Hello YouTube, it's Hedgehog. Now, I'm just making this video because I don't know if anyone's seen it on TMZ, that whole Justin Bieber weed incident. I mean, my thoughts on the topic are, for the simple fact, weed isn't a deadly drug. Weed isn't as deadly as heroin. So, I mean, you can ask any pot smoker and they'll say the same thing, weed compared to heroin will not kill you. Heroin will kill you. Just look at all the people we've lost to it. Janis Joplin, Sid Vicious. I mean, it's the idea. Here's my thoughts on the whole thing. So what if he smokes weed? I mean, I'm not his famous, I'm not as famous as him, but, I know the idea, if you're constantly working a lot, weed is a good way to kind of unwind. I mean, and the whole thing, his people close to him are saying, oh, hanging out with Little Twist is, a bad influence. It's like, if I could say one thing to those people, have you guys tried smoking weed? I mean, it's not a bad drug. I've smoked it. I've smoked weed, and my fair share of weed. I mean, when my friends come down and hang out with me, if they have on them, they're like, hey, you wanna? And I'm like, yeah, sure. I mean, what was it? Those are my thoughts on it. I mean, I wouldn't say it's as bad as my thoughts on the Angus T. Jones thing, where he trashed 2.5 Men, just to remind you. And back to this topic. As I said, I'm going to say this and I'm going to get it out in the world right now, so any future YouTubers watching this video can say that Hedgehog Pratt does 2 drugs only. I drink beer and I smoke weed. So that's why I'm pro-legalization to weed, because of the simple fact, when you smoke it, yeah, you act a little crazy, a little offbeat, but it's nothing too, not too crazy. Like on heroin, you're just too lazy to get off your ass. I mean, you watch any documentary relating to Sid Vicious and Nancy Spudge, and you'll see how dangerous heroin is for that simple fact. You're after taking it, and walking around a bit, it's kind of, I want another hit. With weed, it's just, you take, if you want 1 hit, then take 1 hit. If you want 2 or more, then by all means take 2 or more. They're not, people who smoke weed don't pressure you into, smoking it. It's not, as I said. Yeah, so I'm gonna make this a quick little video anyway. So, just to sum up my thoughts, I'm pro-legalizing weed. I only do 2 particular drugs, alcohol and weed. Those are the only 2 drugs I ever do. And my thoughts on the whole Justin Bieber thing is hey, so what? He wants to smoke weed to wind down. I just said, he's an enemy of mine, but all I can say, hey, it's like anybody. If you get stressed, you need to wind down. And I know what you're thinking, what's that little crunching noise in the background? Here, I'll quickly show you, okay? It's my sister's pet rabbit. See? She's just nibbling on a carton of eggs. Anyway, so, there you go. That's what the noise is in the background. So, here, to sum up the final thoughts, I'm pro-legalization to weed. I think it's a great drug to kind of unwind on. And that I only do 2 particular drugs. I drink beer and I smoke weed. Hold on. Maddie! Sorry. Drink beer and smoke weed. And my whole thoughts on the whole Justin Bieber thing. You know what? If I could talk to Justin directly, if he ever sees this video, hey, so what, dude? You smoke a little weed. At least you're not doing heroin. I mean, because then you'll be another one of the heroin victims. You'll be another victim like Janis Joplin and Sid Vicious. And there's probably many, many others who have died on heroin, but For the simple fact, I don't know them all. Those are the two big ones that I know, Janis Joplin and Sid Vicious. So Justin, if you're watching this, hey, cool. Maybe you come around my area, we'll light up one. Alright, so, to just tell you what the next couple videos will be, the next video after this will be the unboxing of MCR's Conventional Weapons, the vinyl LPs. After that, it'll be the Green Day's Dose album review. After that, Green Day's Trey album review. And then after that, it'll be me just playing a few famous bass lines that I know on my bass guitar. So I guess that's it. See you later, YouTube.